There's so much to learn, so much to explore. From the surface of the water to the ocean floor. It's Porky's Ocean Patrol. Yes, Porky's Ocean Patrol.
Ahoy, my friends. Welcome to Porky's Ocean Patrol, a show with me, Porky, and my friends Georgie, Karno, and you, my ocean patrollers. Together, we'll discover all about our great southern reef, the wonderful sea creatures that call it home, and how we can all keep our oceans happy and healthy. The ocean, known as sea country, is an important part of Aboriginal culture, and we all play an important role caring for the sea. My friend Karno can help us learn more about Aboriginal culture. Nina Mani, Evie.
Nina Mani, Porky and Karno. I love dancing and I was wondering how the Aboriginal people used to dance.
Ahoy there, dancing dynamo. Let's boogie our way into the world of traditional Aboriginal dances. Karno's just the person to show us some moves.
This is a fun one, Porky. Aboriginal people have a rich tradition of dancing that's as diverse as the land itself. We've got dances for celebrations, storytelling, and even ceremonies.
What's the most popular dance, Karno?
Well, there are many dances that celebrate the stories of the people, the places, the animals, and the spirit that connects us all, where the dancers paint themselves with beautiful designs and dance to the rhythm of the didgeridoo and the clapsticks.
Ooh, show us, Karno.
Sure thing, Porky. I love dancing.
Woohoo! Join in, ocean patrollers.
And then there's the kangaroo dance, where we mimic the movements of these iconic animals, hopping and bounding across the ground.
Woohoo!
And let's not forget the emu dance, where we strut and flap our arms just like these majestic birds.
Karno, you've got moves smoother than a sea turtle gliding through the water. Bravo, my dancing amigo.
You see, ocean patrollers, each dance tells a story and connects us to our culture, the land and sea country around us.
That's for me, Karno.
Ahoy, Porky. How come oceans don't freeze?
Ahoy there, Jack. Cool question. Let me round up our marine maestro, Georgie, to help us dive into this icy mystery.
I've got you, Porky. So, here's the scoop on why the ocean stays liquid even when it gets super cold. You see, ocean water is a bit different from fresh water. It's salty, and that saltiness actually messes with the freezing point of the water.
It sure does. Fresh water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius, but ocean water needs to get even colder, down to at least -2 degrees Celsius before it turns into ice.
That's spot on, Porky. That's because the salt dissolved in the water gets in the way of ice formation, making it a little bit more stubborn when it comes to freezing. All the icebergs, glaciers, and ice sheets you see in these white, icy places are frozen freshwater that floats or sits atop these cool oceans. So just 15% of the ocean gets covered in ice.
Blimey!
Cold water can hold more oxygen than warmer water and is also heavier. The temperature of our oceans is one way the currents are formed. As water cools, it will sink, and other water will slowly come over to replace it. As the primary mixing zone between the world's major oceans, the Southern Ocean plays an important role in the circulation of water around the globe. Antarctica's nutrient-rich waters are important for phytoplankton blooms and krill, which is important food for whales coming down to feed.
But guess what? Even though some parts of the ocean are icy, other parts are warm and toasty.
At the equator, where it's sunny and hot with tropical waters, the ocean feels like a giant bathtub set to 35 degrees. And in between the hot and cold spots, the ocean's temperature changes like the weather does outside your window. So just like how you wear different clothes depending on the weather, the ocean wears different temperatures all over the planet.
Well, my ocean-loving friends, there you have it. The ocean's got some pretty cool tricks up its sleeve to keep us all guessing.
Ahoy, Porky. What dolphins are in South Australia and how do we look after them?
That's a super awesome question about our fantastic friends, the dolphins, Jayden. So, here's the lowdown. In South Australia, we've got 3 dolphin species making waves. The common bottlenose dolphin is joined by the Indo-Pacific bottlenose dolphin and the short-beaked common dolphin. They're like the cool crew of the ocean, hanging out in different spots, either inshore or out deeper. Did you know that in the Adelaide Dolphin Sanctuary, there are about 30 bottlenose dolphins? And guess what? There's more than 400 Indo-Pacific dolphins that drop by for a visit at various times. That's a whole bunch of flipper friends swimming around. Now, these dolphins aren't just cute, they're also super smart and sociable. And get this, they can live up to 40 years. They live in groups called pods of up to 15 dolphins, where they hunt, play, and help protect each other. They have excellent vision above and below the water and dive to depths over 500 metres. But we've got to remember, human activities are putting these rad creatures in danger. Pollution, stormwater and rubbish can mess up their food and make life tough for them. So here's the deal, no feeding them, okay? They're pros at catching their own fish, and we don't want them snacking on stuff that's bad for them. And speaking of snacks, let's keep our ocean clean by putting our litter where it belongs, in the bin. Oh, and remember, when fishing, reel in your lines if a dolphin is around. And when you're out on the water, give our dolphin pals some space. They're wild animals after all, and they don't like feeling crowded. So let's be dolphin spectacular and keep our distance. Sound good, team? How many species of dolphin are found in South Australia? A, 300. B, 3. C, 3,000. The answer is B, 3. What makes ocean water harder to freeze? A, salt. B, dolphins. C, sunshine. D, litter. The answer is A, salt. Guess what time it is, Ocean Patrollers? It's Porky's activity time. Head over to my website for this week's activity to download. You can become a Porky's Ocean Patroller too and protect our wonderful sea creatures and their homes by taking your very own Porky's Ocean Pledge. Find the special POP Pledge certificate with the link I've put in the description. Thanks for watching. It's been swell. See you next time.
Porky's Ocean Patrol.